movement or anything in terms of movement upwards, as they do sit here at 2-7 in 8th place.
And we'll see if KT can find a way to just even get under the skin of Griffin when it comes to it yet. 48% kill participation says that by the time the team fights roll around, the game's basically done already.
So it's going to be up to KT to put a stop to that madness and try to get in there early. Taking a look at KT's lineup here, it's the one that you have become accustomed to in recent times. Still in the jungle, Smeb maintaining his spot in the top lane. At least gets a chance. You know, we were saying, how much of a chance is he going to get in 2019 if Score is only going to be here for this year? Well, he's had more of a chance for sure. This is Griffin. Of course, you guys should know their lineup. They don't really play anyone else, and they have no real reason.
The plays, it seems like the thought here from Griffin is yes, because they're going to take Yorick Mari into Urgot in the top matchup that we had on the weekend, last weekend, in a matchup where Urgot is going to be under the microscope here. Urgot is very, very reliable. We know what he does, but Yorick Mari can be really overwhelmingly annoying in this lane, and it can certainly snowball one way or the other way.
For game number 1 of match 46, our first matchup of round number 2, KT versus Griffin. So big cheers from both sides here in the LCK arena, as Griffin not messing around here at level 1.
Friday night, 8 p.m.
Smeb.
Face check.
Don't do it to the KT fans. Oh, you did it. Well, see you later. Face checks the brush, and Griffin seem like mind readers once again. But sometimes it's all it takes. One mistake, as we haven't engaged down on the bottom side. Lehens, he's ignited. He's going to taunt away, though. One last stun. He's going to be able to flash away, though. The empowered Q by Viper, trying to do enough damage to Snowflower. Not quite enough, as a very extended trade ends up being actually even. Just running straight at Uzi, actually. Is going to take a hefty amount of damage on his way out and won't be taking any fights there. But you can see also just the sustain.
Wong shows back in mid lane. Remember, Lehens has ultimate to move over, so Tarzan doesn't have to give this up. It's reset once.
In comes the fear, but Tarzan takes a hefty amount of damage. Even a swing by the blue buff, that gets him insanely low. We'll have to rethink how long he stays around here, but you can see he's even considering going down to the bottom side as low members of KT remain there.
Do notice he has no other cancel. You wanted to think? No. But it's something. And micro wins against a team that has only lost a single best of 1. Figure that team.
Okay, going in with the paranoia here. Has that submarine send coming in. The ultimate is proc, the World Ender. The question is, can he get away? Waits to flash afterwards, and he will, in fact, get away here. Snowflower in position to help out, just in case.
Ensure no trouble bubble was going to hit him to signal his death after the passive as he died.
Oh, no.
He died.
The wolf.
Oh my god, the big wolf! It's the big
Wolf.
bad wolf!
He returned!
He's back!
He's back in LCK!
Wait.
He eliminates him. T1 killed a wolf.
Has anyone died to the wolves since, was it Dyrus on Jungle G? 8 health, 108 health for this play. Tries
Gotta
to
love
leave.
the replay
He misses
here.
his W, just to note. Let's watch this one. This is actually the battle. Wait, he had 100.
How does he
health.
lose this?
How does he die? Wolf is doing like 40 damage each.
Oh.
Wolf threads this one in. Umti now realizes he's in a bit of trouble. In midair comes in. There it is! He finds the weak spot of Umti and takes him down.
Wins. And you know what? Tarzan gets the Infernal Drake, which, you know, a jungler dies and loses a bunch of time on the map. Who knows? Maybe he would
a very nice trade onto BD's bot lane.
Viper, he's angry, getting on in there. Huge shield comes in for Zenit, including the magic shield. Looks like he picked that up, and he will survive.
So he's looking for some huge information lead here for Tarzan. He's got a ward, and Umti doesn't know.
Well, that was a visual bug, not just pretending to face check, as the fight will begin in the bottom side, actually. Paranoia, though, going into that backline. Kai'Sa in a lot of trouble, is going to try to ult away. They both flash over the double swipe! Right in the face of Alistair and the Kai'Sa. But can Smeb turn it around here? The fear beyond death, but he's all alone. As what is going on here? Griffin trying to take as many members of KT away as it's just the remnants of a dead fight on the side of KT. Looks like 4 kills, maybe 3 of them do go the way of Griffin in that fight.
The vision lead there was the big reason they got that lead, similarly to how they got a lead around the back bot lane, and no one wants to enter that lane. LeBlanc's going to try, but it's after the turret is dead.
Yeah, Smeb's up towards the mid lane, as it seems like there was just a kind of missed timing there. You never take me out anymore. I'm trying to join KT as, well,
Really? I don't know if that's the smartest career. I think Griffin's the place to be.
Yeah, I don't agree. As we're entering a different kind of lull state here. Griffin having their fun. They're about 6,000 gold ahead. And the Sweet Dad already done here.
Are we
as
going
they're
in?
going okay. They say, Alistair, we don't care. We love all types of meat. We'll be eating beef tonight, and, well, that was pretty easy for them.
They knew his ult was down, and then his health bar was down, so that's the only information that Griffin needed. We're getting the full zoom on everything today. I like how the sword is still through his heart, literally.
Yeah. It definitely feels like our observers are having fun.
Vladimirian skills.
Trying to get on in there as BDD's clone does go down, but that's just about it. BDD just barely making it out of there with this.
Well, it is an Infernal Drake, so Katie's going to start it and say, well, let's fight.
TP coming in. As the flash comes in on a Tarzan, but he's got a GA. They're going to blow a lot to get on top of him. Will the turnaround come in here? Tarzan trying to flash away into the paranoia. They want to turn out the sword, but it's not enough. Viper getting into the back line, going to end that World Ender, and a huge Emo Plague comes down.
No one dead yet.
I'm trying to get on in there as 1 goes down. Make it 2 as the double kill comes in for Viper. Make it 3 as everybody's on the run, chasing the cow down the lane. As well, not much else to shout about here. The Zerot Portal is done. And, yeah, nice little fight there. 5 members go down, and it's a total slaughter, guys.
We call it chasing the loss. When you are behind and you say, well, why don't we try and get an Infernal? Wouldn't that be nice? They don't get an Infernal. They get 5 trips to the graveyard. Yorick Mori approves. They're going to take down this inhibitor turret, the inhibitor. They can't end the game, but this game is over.
Yeah. Well, I said that maybe one of these days, one of these teams is going to step up and
carries
actually...
against Vladimir's. I guess Kai'Sa kind of has it a little better than, say, Kalista, but you kind of have to R just to get away from the Hemo Plague after he just rushes at you. And after that, you know, there's not a lot of safe places against a Griffin squad that right now have died once. Shame on you, Viper. You are the only death on your team for this game, but otherwise we'll be unleashing a whole lot of hell. What are you looking at there?
I'm trying to see when the next time
Is that your star
Griffin
sign? Is that your star sign there?
play is.
It's next week.
Well, I'm trying to see it, but I don't actually see them in any of these games for next week, so that's a little bit confusing. I guess it's possible because in the second round we moved to 4 days a week, so on the schedule it looks like the next game is actually SKT on the 3rd of March, or the 8th of March, rather. As we actually have some action. We stop looking at the sheets here as Hemo Plague nearly kills BDD on the backside. And here's Sword. He wants some kills too. He wants the action. 2 kills come in. BDD basically dead. Viper going to pick up a 3rd one here on the top side. Smeb, he is Ergot, but he is Ergon right about now. As looks like they made this push for the victory.
You know, it will be a welcome one. Storyline for this season from week 1 was New Blood Rising. Griffin are the team. 2nd split in. Sophomore split, but no sophomore slump. They're 10-0 at the end of today if they win this series, and they're definitely going to win game number 1.
Oh, they're going in for the kill. He actually gets it. Viper is going to Zhonya's and not die when the Nexus goes down. GG. Just got to pad their KDA stats a little bit more, as if it wasn't already high enough. As we say similar things when Jenner comes out here and, you know, unfortunately not able to take any victories just yet. Feels as one-sided as when Griffin takes the Rift against pretty much anyone else. And that kind of feeling does return here to game number 1. Smeb, you can see, trying to rally the troops after a pretty devastating loss in game 1.
But let's explain one clear thing. KT Rolster, when they were criminally far behind in a game they're expecting to lose, did things. They tried things they did not roll.